There's something timeless about wood. It has a soul, the kind that whispers stories through every grain, every texture, every smooth polish. When you run your hand across a well-made wooden dining table, you don't just feel the surface, you feel craftsmanship, you feel patience, you feel heritage. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel where design meets passion and creativity meets opportunity. If you've been thinking about how to bring warmth, beauty, and even income into your life through furniture, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into something special: modern wooden dining table creations, the kind that don't just beautify a home, but also have the potential to build a sustainable source of income. Because in every piece of wood lies more than just a material, it holds a story, and stories are what people love to buy. Dining tables are more than furniture, they're the heart of a home. Families gather around them, friends share meals over them, and life's simplest yet most meaningful conversations happen right there. That's why creating or owning a beautiful wooden table isn't just about design, it's about creating connection. But here's what's interesting: in today's world, where everything feels fast and disposable, people are once again falling in love with what's real. Solid wood. Natural textures. Pieces that last. Modern wooden dining tables combine this timeless authenticity with clean, contemporary design, making them some of the most desirable and profitable creations in the furniture world today. So whether you're a maker, a designer, or simply someone who loves the beauty of well-crafted furniture, stay tuned. In this video, we'll explore how wooden dining tables can transform homes, and how those same tables can transform your financial story too. Let's start with what makes wooden dining tables so special. Wood has life. It breathes, it adapts, it changes tone with time. That's what gives every wooden table its unique personality. No two are ever the same. A piece of oak might tell one story, while walnut, maple, or teak tell another. Each has its own character, its own warmth, its own rhythm. In the modern design world, wooden dining tables are at the center of attention because they bridge two worlds, the natural and the refined. They carry the calmness of nature yet fit perfectly into sleek, urban homes. That's why every interior designer loves them. They bring balance. The table can be minimal or dramatic, rustic or sophisticated, but it always feels grounded. When you walk into a home and see a solid wood dining table under soft lighting, it instantly draws you in. It doesn't just decorate the room, it defines it. The table becomes a stage where daily life unfolds. Breakfasts, birthdays, celebrations, all find their place there. That emotional connection is what makes wooden tables not just beautiful, but valuable. From a creator's point of view, working with wood is an act of patience and precision. You learn to listen to the material. The way it cuts, the way it joins, the way it accepts polish. Every decision you make leaves a mark of your craftsmanship. When you pour care into it, the result speaks for itself. A well-crafted modern dining table carries a certain quiet confidence, not loud or showy, but proud and strong. Now let's talk about what makes modern wooden dining tables stand out in today's homes. Modern design is all about simplicity and balance. The focus is on clean lines, open space, and the beauty of raw materials. A table doesn't need heavy carving or ornate detail anymore. Instead, it shines through proportion, tone, and texture. The grain of the wood becomes the artwork. The shape becomes the statement. In modern interiors, wood often pairs beautifully with metal or glass. A thick wooden tabletop resting on a steel frame gives that perfect mix of nature and industry. It feels fresh and functional. It tells people that you appreciate tradition, but you live in the present. And that's exactly the kind of design language people are willing to pay for. But beyond aesthetics, modern wooden tables carry a deeper financial advantage. They hold value. Unlike mass-produced furniture made of veneer or synthetic materials, solid wood pieces appreciate over time. They age gracefully. They don't wear out, they mature. That's why wooden tables are often considered heirloom furniture. They last decades, sometimes generations, and that longevity translates into both personal and financial worth. For artisans and small business owners, this opens up huge opportunity. People are looking for quality and story. They're tired of buying cheap furniture that breaks in a few years. They're searching for something handmade, something meaningful. That's where your skill becomes a business. When you create a modern wooden table, you're not just making a product, you're creating an experience. Every cut, every curve, every finish adds emotion. The sound of a knife cutting on a solid wooden surface, the soft reflection of morning light on polished grain, these things remind people of peace, of home, of something real. And that feeling sells faster than any advertisement. The business side of this is inspiring. A single handcrafted dining table can sell for anywhere between $500 to several $1,000s depending on material and design. And because each one is unique, there's no direct price comparison, you're selling originality. Even if you're not a full-time craftsman, you can turn your weekend projects into extra income by selling locally or online. Platforms like Etsy, Instagram, or even Facebook Marketplace are filled with buyers who specifically look for handmade wooden furniture. So when we talk about modern wooden dining table creations that beautify your home and build income, we're not just talking about furniture. We're talking about a lifestyle. A mindset. A quiet revolution that's bringing craftsmanship back into the spotlight. A wooden dining table is more than a place to eat. It's where life happens. It's where your children do their homework, where your guests laugh, where birthdays are celebrated, and where every day begins and ends. The warmth it brings can't be replicated by metal or plastic, it's alive. And when you realize that your hands can create something that not only fills a home with beauty but also fills your life with purpose and financial growth, that's something powerful. That's more than work, that's legacy. If you're already crafting, keep refining. If you're thinking about starting, start small, maybe one table, one design. Learn to feel the wood, understand its flow, and respect its pace. Because every table you make isn't just an object, it's a story waiting to find its home. And if you're simply someone decorating your space, know that choosing a handmade wooden table is also an act of value. You're supporting artisans, sustainability, and the art of real creation. You're not just buying, you're preserving tradition. The modern world might be full of synthetic, fast things, but real beauty, real comfort, and real success still take time, care, and heart. A modern wooden dining table carries all of that in its grain. It's not just a piece of furniture, it's a symbol of stability, creativity, and connection. So the next time you look at a piece of wood, don't just see a material. See a possibility to beautify, to create, to earn, and to inspire. Thank you so much for watching. If this inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone creative, and subscribe for more ideas on how craftsmanship can become both art and opportunity. Until next time, keep creating, keep believing, and remember, every piece of wood you touch has the power to build both beauty and a better future.